In this video, we will cover templates within the RJG CoPilot software. Let's take a look at how to create and save a template. When should a template be saved? The template is the blueprint for the perfect process that you are running. Every variable should be at the correct value, and you should make sure that you are producing optimum parts. It should be a stable process that has been running on a machine for at least 20 to 30 minutes, depending on mold size. While you are viewing a cycle graph within the CoPilot software, notice that there are 3 dots to the left of the curves pane. Select those 3 dots to access the Templates menu. Once within the Templates menu, a template can now be created. Select the plus sign next to create a new template. With the new template options open, click on Enter the template name here to enter a name for your template. For our example, we will enter Job 234. Select the open box below the template name to add any applicable notes for the template. For our example, we will enter Running Blue Colorant. When you are finished adding notes, select Save. We can now see that the template, Job 234, has been saved. We can also see the details, showing who it was created by, when it was created, and any notes the template may have. To load the saved template, select Load Template. With our example template loaded, what we start to see is the dotted line, which is the reference curve. We can watch this cycle and see if there are any deviations from the template. As it cycles, you can see very slight, normal deviations from the template. We view this with the template lines to see if there are any large differences. An example would be, if someone increased the hold pressure, the solid line would be up. If they decrease the hold pressure, that curve would come down. The same thing is true with back pressure. This is the screw recovery piece on the red curve. If back pressure was increased, the value would go up. If it was decreased, the value would go down. This allows us to see where people have made adjustments and make decisions on how to adjust back to the template. While viewing the cycle graph, if you select and hold, the cursor appears, showing the numerical values. Displayed here is the current shot volume. Next to it is the template shot volume, indicated by the T, within the parentheses. We can also view other values, like the current hold pressure. And next to it is the template hold pressure value, indicated by the T, within the parentheses. The ability to view the current values, alongside with the saved template values, is an important tool in detecting gross variations from the correct process. If variations are occurring, the data can be used to help recenter processes and get back to producing quality parts. Let's take a look at some additional template actions. Specifically, how to remove or unload the current template. While you are viewing a cycle graph, select the 3 dots at the left of the curves pane to access the Templates menu. When in the Templates menu, you can see the current template highlighted in green. Select the check mark to the left of the template name to deselect it. You can see that the template is now gray. Select Unload Template to confirm. Let's take a look at how to reload a template. While you are viewing a cycle graph, select the 3 dots at the left of the curves pane to access the Templates menu. In the Templates menu, you can see that the template listed is in gray. To select it, select the template name. The selected template name turns black. You can now select Load Template to confirm. Let's take a look at how to load a template from another job. While you are viewing a cycle graph, select the 3 dots at the left of the curves pane to access the Templates menu. In the Templates menu, on the side panel, select the option named Template Reference. In the Template Reference screen, appears a list of previously used molds to choose from. For our example, we will select the mold named 2 rounds. After selecting the mold, the available processes for that mold appear to choose from. For our example, we will select the process named D2 Changes. After selecting the process, the available templates for that process appear to choose from. For our example, we will select the template named D2 Changes M. We can now see the template details listed to the far right on the screen. Finally, we can select Next to confirm the template selection. After selecting Next, you may see an orange warning bar appear, letting you know that the current template will be unassigned from the process. Select Continue to move forward. After the selected template is loaded, you quickly see that the template reference screen, where the template is now highlighted in green. You will then see the template mapping screen, where you can make any applicable adjustments. For our example, we will select Done. In viewing this cycle graph, you'll notice the reference-only notation at the top of the screen. This process is vastly different than the one we had been running, because it's a different mold. Now, a quick note about accessing archived templates. To get back to the Templates menu while you're viewing a cycle graph, select the three dots at the left of the Curves pane. Towards the bottom of the template screen, there is a View Archives button. Templates cannot be deleted, only archived. To access archived templates, you must use the RJG Hub software. Please contact RJG customer support with questions regarding this function. Thank you for watching this video regarding templates within the CoPilot software. For further assistance, please refer to the product manual or contact our customer support department at support@rjginc.com or by calling 1-800-472-0566.